Would that such tranquility could last.
Right you are.
You an elemental goon.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
But not at the expense of my duty. Or to polish up
Mustn't let the captain seem uneasy.
As soon as my ship's done, I'll
Stepped in
it
here.
out.
We're running low on everything, from provisions to crafting materials for weapons and armor. We've had a hard time procuring goods, what with all the monsters lurking on the roads of late. I sent Marcus to gather what we need, but I've just taken stock and I fear the list I gave him was incomplete. What say you? Could I trouble you to run an errand for me? You'd be glad to hear it. Here, he ought to be somewhere north of here. Hand him the note and he'll take care of the rest.
Mustn't let the captain seem uneasy. Aye. Is there aught you require, sir? The best quality soldier now.
There's no easy thing.
Might we not complete our delivery while we're here?
We ought to make the delivery now, lest it should end up lost or misplaced.
You have my support. We're better prepared than we might have hoped. What we need is already to hand.
You're like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find.
We're here, Master.
That's everything assembled. A job well done if I do say so myself. Oi! Did you need something? This is from Sir Geoffrey, is it? Let's have a look then. Why? He wants these as well, does he? I thought I was finished. Why should I have to do all this on my own? I've got plenty to carry as tis. Say, your arms look free. And make haste. I would depart for the encampment even a moment sooner. Well, go on. You know what to do.
Let us commence our search without delay. Where to first? The items on this list can be crafted by combining certain materials. And I happen to know where they can be found. Methinks I know the general destination. Shall I show you the way, Master?
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Pray, follow me.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner. The items on this list can be crafted by combining certain materials. And I happen to know where they can be found. Methinks I know the general destination. Shall I show you the way, Master?
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Methinks I know the general destination. Shall I show you the way, Master?
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost. The items on this list can be crafted by combining certain materials. And I happen to know where they can be found. I can guide you to the place arisen, or thereabouts.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients. Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Rest assured, Master, you'll hear nary an idle word from me.
Soldier.
First, assess the field. Then,
Must hold out till someone comes to me.
Now I've gone and stepped in it.
I happen to be getting home.
Dull days for us are a sign that all is well.
Some of us get complacent.
Another day.
Don't expect
Much
to
for me.
get so well
I
every
can step home.
First, assess the field. Then, can't expect to fare so well every day.
It's been a hard day.
First, assess the field.
Over here, if you please. I'd fain lead the way, if you would be so kind as to follow me.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
We now have all the requested items in hand. Let us deliver them to Sir Marcus post haste. Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person you're looking for.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way. As a matter of fact, ours is a party of women, by and large.
And yet, no two of us are the same.
A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner. Here we are.
How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet? Brilliant! I knew I could count on you. Here, take this for your trouble. I'll be heading back to the encampment now. They'll be expecting me.
Shall we report our results? Sir Marcus was well pleased, Master. Shall we report our success to Sir Geoffrey? Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Can't expect to fare so well every day.
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
It's been a hard day.
Mustn't let
We're here, Master.
Oi! Many thanks for passing on that list to Marcus for me. As I hear it, you even assisted him in gathering the supplies. I hope 'twasn't too much trouble. Anyway, you've been a great help. I hope I can count on your aid again should the need arise.
Our efforts have seen the encampment resupplied, and Sir Geoffrey with one less care. A good deed all round.
I concur.
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings. And if you'd like to change your vocation, come see me.
Good morrow, everyone.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on? Your current vocation is ill-suited to wielding a bow, Master.
Right you are. Fancy a gander? I find goods. Fancy a gander? I find goods for... Sale. Always a pleasure.
I've naught to say to the likes of you.
There's a ladder here.
We ought to put it to good use. Would you mind coming over here?
It's been a hard day. I'd rather not talk.
Can't expect to fare so well every day. Can't expect to fare
Some of
so
us
well
don't
every
believe so.
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
There will be other opportunities to lead. For now, let us follow.
I'll pick that up. We might have need of it. In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Perchance you'd like to see it. Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
We must not let down our guard.
I grant you fire's blaze. Use it well. This battle is ours!
master went this way.
Nicely done.
One shaking.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
I've just had a thought. Every master I've ever served has favored different tactics. One party I joined consisted only of ranged specialists.
Each to their own.
Damn dragon. Hurry, everyone! Get yourselves to safety!
You go with them. I'll spell that thing. There you are.
My home. You cannot expect me to be spell caution. Avoid at all costs.
Be on your guard.
Well done.
Let my magic lodge in an inventive focus. A moment of indecision may spell out doom. All well.
Too late.
The beast pits of fell substance. Avoid it at all costs.
Be wary, or it is a miss. Provision, are you all right?
We can hear the force of rush headlong into battle. Let us watch our foe prepare.
Even open. Focus your attacks.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. Understood. Branch you fire's blade. Well.
When enraged, this creature is capable of calamitous strength. It is simply merciless, by all appearances. We can easily redirect its focus with our attacks.
Understood.
Show yourself. 'Twas a lesson in determination. Somehow I knew you'd come. You have my gratitude as well, sir.
Ulrika, glad I am to see you unharmed. You must return to the village. Everyone is concerned for you.
Forgive me. I'd best go. But I shan't forget this. Thank you.
Just quiet about.
Time to be heading home.
We're saved. I haven't the words to thank you. I doubt we would have pulled through if not for you.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned.
Oh, what does this say?
Shall we take a closer look?
Your current vocation.
Fancy a look at my wares? Do come again. Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Time to head to market, methinks.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned. Mayhaps his time.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Always a pleasure.
Would happen to shake things up. Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhaps his time away looking for him.
Well met. Looking to make a purchase? Much obliged, sir.
I do so enjoy stocking up on supplies.
We ought to have enough supplies to last us a while now.
Right you are.
He really ought to have returned by now.
Might you consider lightening your pack, Master?
Perhaps 'tis time we returned to our base of operations and deposited some of our finds.
A bit of excitement in my life.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Look, as long as you advise them times to be heading home.
Suppose I ought to earn my pay.
Any chance to be alone is a welcome one. I don't know what to do.
Ain't gonna make any coin here.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it. Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow. And mind the ceiling.
What? Oh! 'Twas but a trick of the light.
Battle is best avoided here.
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace discussing a curious rumor.
Regarding the Queen.
With the aid of Sir Kendrick and his helper in locating certain documents, I believe I finally grasped the true nature of this place. 'Twas a royal library that was sealed off by a sovereign of some generations past. In a bid to pass the throne on to his own descendants, this sovereign attempted to consign our kingdom's histories to oblivion. Alas, 'twould seem that, no matter the age, the avarice of those in power is all but guaranteed. Yet 'tis clear it serves them not. Almost laughably so. The sovereign's line ultimately fell to ruin, and now this library, so laboriously sealed, has been discovered. What can we learn from this? Those who make light of history are doomed to be crushed under its heel.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Fine timing, sir. Fine timing indeed. I've need of your services, you see. My time in that tenebrous jail has only hastened the deterioration of my eyesight. I stare at the page, but the letters stubbornly refuse to take shape. Yet these old eyes might serve some use if only I could wear the spectacles I had special. Alas, they were confiscated at the time of my imprisonment. As I recall, prisoners' possessions are held within the palace storeroom. 'Tis a place to which few have lawful access, though, as I hear it, masquerades are being held of late. Masquerades with a great many attendees. Should you happen to enter the venue, mayhap you would find an opportunity to liberate my poor spectacles. What say you? Would you consider doing an I am in your debt. With those spectacles in hand, I might actually get through one of my Pray, infiltrate the venue and find the storeroom. You are...
We have yet to explore all the corners of this place. 'Twould be a shame if aught were overlooked.
Indeed. Let us know if we can be of assistance, Arisen.
Oh, it's not right. It doesn't make any sort of sense. The doctor examined him afore and said he'd be better with a bit of medicine. Yet e'er since he came here, he's only gotten worse.
I understand how you must feel, but you must see that your son's health continues to wane. There is no medicine that can heal him outright. He requires proper treatment. I am caring for him as best I can. I beg only for your patience. However, if you truly cannot entrust him to me, perhaps you would care to take him home with you instead. Mayhap convalescing in a place familiar to him would aid his recovery. Of course, I would be...
Home, you say?
Dear, we are pressed enough as 'tis.
All right, he stays. But pray, bring my son back to health.
I will look after him. I swear it. Sir, ought you not be in... Ah, forgive me. You're not a patient, are you? I suppose you must be a visitor. 'Tis a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Eleanor. I have the privilege of serving as abbess here. I regret that I cannot offer you a cup of tea, but I'm in the middle of making my rounds of the patients. Not to mention, I have to find the means to procure more medicinal ingredients. Oh. You wouldn't happen to know someone willing to brave the roads, would you? I know 'tis perilous, but there is one ingredient in particular we cannot afford to run out of. You would procure it yourself? I am grateful beyond words, sir. In that case, might I trouble you to bring me some miasmite? The slums are a bane to the body's humors, and its residents are oft prone to... We do what we can with what little we have. Your aid is most appreciated, sir. May your search prove fruitful.
Tell us, miasmite can be harvested from phantoms, monsters that wander the world a night.
At last! It all becomes clear. Dead on my feet. Maybe I'll get back here.
I don't like this place at all.
What should I do?
Got to accept life as its ups and downs.
There's a ladder here.
Ah, excellent find.
Can't complain, right?
Each new day is a chance to turn a profit.
I'll make a living if I get myself in.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Fishing tomorrow.
Let's take it easy today. Need anything?
It's just about anyway.
Working this field, all I know. I'm not stopping. I'm to be ready at your leisure.
After my...
As a reward for your Majesty's efforts, you have been invited to attend the coronation. 'Twould seem congratulations are in order. You will, of course, require raiment befitting of the occasion. I would ask that your Majesty return once you've procured such attire. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. Aught shall change once we have attended the coronation. If your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so afore we depart. Your Majesty, that attire, it may be unsuitable. 'Tis a formal affair, you see. I apologize for my brusqueness, but pray, seek out proper raiment. I shall await you here in the meantime. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to serve the citizenry. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your... Aught shall change once we have attended the coronation. If your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so afore we depart. Your Majesty, that attire, it... I apologize for my brusqueness. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to...
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
We ought to put it to good use.
Welcome.
Stomach's complaining. I'll have an early...
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the... roads, despite the hour. Much obliged.
Nothing's harder than living in honest.
Peruse at your... Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the... hour. Much obliged.
Look, as long as...
Over here, if you please. I see our goal has changed. I would not presume to direct our course, but do let me know if you require a guide.
There will be other opportunities to lead. For now, let us follow.
This is not my intent.
I've calls and I shan't resist.
I'd never leave.
What am I supposed to do?
what they expect.
It was such
I'm
a
no
warning
cook, am I?